Hey there, everybody. The other day at market, we met a lovely couple who are working with a limited amount of space and don't devote all of their, I guess, leftover from budgetary constraints funds. They don't use all of that to expand their gardens aggressively. They take an approach similar to the way that many of us probably do, in that it's iterative, it is small changes, and we expand year over year. I realize that you guys can't even see the gestures that I'm doing, but know that I'm talking with my hands right now. But so, one of the challenges that we were talking about in their approach to gardening is that one person is the gardener and the other person is the mower. Now, here at the farm, we have the benefit that I am both, but occasionally we have family members up and they're like, I want to do something for you. I'm going to go mow. Or Nicole wants to do it. So I thought I would share with you guys one of the tricks that we use to expand garden beds, but also communicate effectively to each other where is being expanded into and what is safe to mow. So stick around. What we are looking at is the laneway in between where we have the pear and raspberry with an accompanying Siberian pea shrub, Carigana arborescens. This is the same bed as the Wolf River apple that you see in the foreground. Quick note, that is Honeycrisp. That is Wolf River. When you are researching your cultivars, consider pest pressures. This is not something that I've seen published, but apparently certain varieties are considerably more attractive to Japanese beetles than others. So keep that in mind. But we have closely mowed this. Now, you can see in the background we do have some tall grass and things. But in here, we have mowed pretty close. This is, I think, the third highest from the top setting on our mower deck. So you could go lower if you really wanted to scalp it, but it's a lot more work, and it's just a lot more work, and you might bog down your mower if you're doing it the way we do. But so we have this lovely raspberry right here that is pretty much done with fruiting. We're going to come through and pull the last of the fruit today, but what we're going to do is take some old logs that have not been burned and have kind of gone a little bit past where burning is a good option. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna pick this raspberry cane right there. We're gonna go like that. Easy peasy. We'll come in. We'll grab up another one. And this one I'm going to direct out to the side. So that we have them going in kind of different directions so that there's not a tangle if I go to split these later. So we'll come over here. We'll grab up my barrel of yard clippings. And we're going to start mulching. I'll step down the things around it. And you could come in here with wood chip or whatever you have, but for us, the mow needed to happen, and so we may as well use the clippings and the trimmings that we've gotten from it. And we can use it to kind of knock back some of this mint too. And I realize that I am covering a whole lot of the leaves of this raspberry plant, but I'm not too concerned with it. You can see we're tossing in towards the center as well. This is just going to give a huge boost to the likelihood of the raspberries deciding to root. We're going to come in here to this little spot I missed. I won't let this guy keep collecting some of the sun, so we'll give them that. And then around the edge here, we're just going to do a little bit of tossing. I'm going to take a moment to do this quickly so that we can, value your time. So, back in a sec. So here we are. I'll zoom out the camera a little bit so that hopefully you can see the full effect. We have the raspberry plant right there, coming from that cane, which goes all the way back in. And then right here is the other one. And all we've done is given a good thick layer around the edge. And in a day or two, most of this top layer of grass will die off and brown. And it will be a great visual indicator of where my safety area is, kind of like a bleed edge. If you're doing a print, you want to leave yourself enough space that if stuff starts coming through the bottom or the edge of the newly defined space, you have a little bit of access for the mower or for working in it, but you can then direct the clippings back in to continue mulching further in. But this will give a very clear indicator of where is and is not an acceptable spot to mow, and this will also provide fertilization and tons of nutrient and tons of ground cover to help kill off any of the extra plants that you don't want growing in the edge, so that this becomes a more effective planting area for the next season. So I hope if you two are watching that you found this helpful and that I get to see you again, because I had a lot of fun chatting with you. And for anyone else, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Happy planting.